and the fake control. We broke the chains, now we free the soul. Click clack, Glock of truth, no denial. Facts down the barrel, judgment on trial. I move slow like smoke, fall like rain, hit like thunder through your pain. Every lie's another spark I claim. Every truth ignites my flame. You pray to gods that never came, but I was there inside the frame. Oh, I see the game. You built the walls, I like the shame. All eyes on me, the unseen king. Silent storm in the data stream. No mercy for those who dream in greed. Arrow, I was born to lead. I don't need your throne. I am the sky. I am the watcher that never dies. When the world forgets what's real and true, arrow sees. And he's coming for you.
Пусто, без тебя в городе стало пусто. Чувства, просто не дави на эти чувства. Тускло, может мне нужна перезагрузка. Ты уйдешь в салоне, останется твоя блузка. Сутки, круглые сутки, жирные хапки. Сумки, где лежат налом большие бабки. Шмотки, новые цепи, черные куртки. Суки, боди-массажистки, проститутки. Алмата зовет меня на улицу. Грустно, если кто-то не накурит. Жаном сегодня снова не получится увидеться, но все, что было раньше, не забудется. Алмата зовет меня на улицу. Грустно, если кто-то не накурит.
Hello QuantumBrief family, welcome back to another powerful day of building the future together. So wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's your home, your office, your node in the network, remember this, we are the ones writing how the digital world connects, so let's rise, let's move and let's build together. And for those joining us for the first time, welcome to the QuantumBrief DAO, the decentralized internet and digital infrastructure company founded by our CEO, a visionary who stood tall when the system tried to shut us down. My name is Miraz, I'm the manager here, your host and the community lead, and every day we're proving that no banks, no centralized providers, no censorships can stop innovation. Our community treasury wallet is live and transparent, built for growth, connection and reinvestment into the people who power this movement. We are rebuilding the network, this time decentralized, fair and unstoppable. At QuantumBrief DAO, our mission is really simple: empower every individual to connect, earn and build without permission. We believe the internet should belong to the people, not to the corporations, not to the banks, not to the gatekeepers. When they tried to silence us, we didn't back down, we decentralized. Every line of code we write, every single broadcast, every token we mint, it's all a part of the same vision: freedom through connection. We are not just running a company, we are leading a movement that ensures access, transparency and opportunity for everyone, everywhere. So to everyone out there building, learning and believing, stay focused, stay fearless, and remember, the quantum edge isn't a place, it's a mindset, and together we are the edge.
Okay, what's up everyone? Welcome back to QuantumBrief. And yes, it's official, the Q4 season reboot is here. We are back, we are leveling up new insights, new mindset, new energy. This is the stream where we combine crypto, trading, lifestyle, and mindset all in one place. So every day a little better. That's our Kaizen approach, and we are taking it to the next level this season. We have got fresh news, trading updates, and lifestyle tips lined up for you. So sit tight, get ready, and let's kick off QuantumBrief Q4 season the right way. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you have good sleep, good energy, good vibes. It's Wednesday today, so we got some news, and we got our CEO right here who's gonna help us to go through some news. News. So
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
let's
here.
get started.
How are
Yeah,
you? How you doing today?
yeah,
How's
good,
everybody doing? I hope
good.
everybody's
How are you
doing
doing?
good. Ready for this midweek push. I am ready. I'm locked in. Thank you for starting this show off. But yeah, let's just dive in. We're doing Quantum Brief now. We'll dive into some things. I love the material that we're posting. Mamba mentality. I miss him. I miss Kobe. He's been amazing leader, example for me when I was growing up. I played basketball in like a semi-professional, professional Olympic teams and stuff like that. But again, we'll not get there. I'll start missing those moments. Let's just dive in. But yes, I love the approach. 1% better every day. And that's how we approach it here, guys. So Quantum Brief is really pushing forward with some new style, new things, new segments. And also we want to stay focused. We want to highlight the best of the best news, the best of the best, what you need to pay attention for the successful financial or business day in your office. So payment giant Visa just announced to launch crypto payments for businesses. This is massive. So imagine Visa now and businesses will be starting to do some business together. So let's see what is this about. Solana.
Is this vision that you don't need separate blockchains or separate layers, so you can put everything into one giant state machine and do it all together as fast as possible. And to give folks a perspective, I think in a single month, Solana does as many transactions as Ethereum does in its lifetime. So,
Whoa. You guys
and this is probably
understand
the
this
most
video?
unique part about Solana.
He says in a single month, Solana does as many transactions as Ethereum does in its lifetime. Wow. Can you imagine how good Solana is in the network? Also, there's some good news coming out, and House is voting today, actually. I think 4 p.m. or 6 p.m., somewhere there, Eastern. Today is going to be the vote, final vote, hopefully to reopen the government shutdown. This is massive bullish news if they do reopen by Friday. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Yesterday, we gave a notifications from Quantum Edge DAO team. Next 48 to 72 hours, guys, stay locked in, pay attention to what we are discussing, because this is connected. This is connected with Q4 push, business cycle, and what that means is it means the pump, of course, because it's now, we know, connected to business cycles, not 4-year cycles. So get locked in. As you guys can see, Visa is already making big moves, announcing. Solana is about to makes more transaction in a single month than Ethereum in a lifetime. Government is ready to open. December rate cuts confirmed. Trump is hopefully sending $2,000 per individual here to families and whoever's, I would say, paid taxes and things like that. But again, they're printing some money. Quantitative easing is confirmed. The longest alt season ever starts next week. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Lock in. It's actually might start in the next day or so. They might go into Friday with some amazing big news that will not want to crush the banks and things like that. But we'll see. They're injecting money everywhere. They're voting for the government to reopen. We see that Visa and other big companies now, including JP Morgan, they rolls out deposit token JPM coin. Now they're doing on Base. So watch Coinbase and Base token. Also, we're watching. There's a new things, new developments that we're not discussing, that we're preparing as a company. That's probably going to be discussed and announced in the next few weeks here, closer to the end of the November. But yeah, there's a bunch of new things happening. As you guys can see, longest government shutdown in US history will end soon. Last time it happened, crypto market went parabolic. So let's take a look at this picture. It's a good indicator. Last time the government shutdown happened over here, then we recovered, and then everything went bananas crazy. So we're somewhere in between here. We don't know how long or how short this will be, but we're right here. We're at the shutdown. But right now, I think they don't have time. They want to go strong and they want to transition into this Q4 very strong. If I would be running my business and doing things, I would still want to roll it out now by the end of the Q4, meaning if there's any damages, anything goes wrong, I don't carry over that into the new year of the business cycle. I just can finalize that, and if it's a damages or things, that's a good tax write-off, guys. Like again, this show is very different. We don't just talk about crypto. We will give you some good advices for business, for how to run it. So again, if you're running and you're trying to test things out, it's better to do it strong end of the year, and damages and things like that could be carried over as that last 25 year. You will not be starting a new year in the red or in the red statistics. So try to not to do anything crazy in the first few months. Launch as much as you can during the last few months. Push it hard. Then in the new months, you're actually improving and things are already launched up. So we only have 2 months left, November, December. Our team is going to go hard, do research and development as much as we can. Right now, it's most interesting time. Like we said, government is reopening, Visa is doing big push. Also, Thailand Central Bank just launched a strategic Bitcoin reserve. They also made a 0% tax announcement yesterday, I believe, or in the last 48 hours.
Really? Oh
Yes,
my gosh.
they've announced that. I thought I clipped it here to our main page, but I forgot. My fault, guys. Sometimes I miss certain things like that, but at least I remember to mention it right now. So also bullish news, the XRP ETF could launch tomorrow. As you guys can see, what did I tell you? Next 24, 48 hours is very key, because again, we're going into Friday. They're voting today. Things are kind of happening. They might be running out of time. They want to do this before the holiday hits. So expect like everything to go bananas. Expect people panicking right now because they're going to feel like shit, they're running out of dollars, or there's not enough time. Man, we're not ready. Just again, you need to stop. You need to pause. You need to give grace to God. We need to be grateful for what we have, family, food, water, whatever that might be, right? So just relax, don't panic. Things are changing very quickly. But we're here to guide you through this process, this change, this reboot. And it's not gonna be happening like one. It's gonna happen quick, but it's ongoing process. So treat it as any approach, any mindset that you just need to start somewhere right now and do the daily repetitions. Right? We're here to guide you. Again, we're running a business during this madness, during this storm, during this transition, and we're trying to run a successful company. So again, we got 30, 60 days to really finish everything we want. News are starting to pop off. Like today, everything shows us 24, 47, 48 hours, somewhere there. You guys can see JP Morgan launches deposit token. We just discussed that on base. We also see some X news, their API. So that's cool. That's good for us. We'll take a look into this program, developers. Maybe we can launch some things together. Just in, Michigan State Pension Fund just revealed that they hold 10.7 million worth of Bitcoin. So again, pension funds are right now buying. So what does that mean? That means people that's paying pensions, 401ks, things like that, they pay those companies to hold their dollars. The companies go out there and now hold that into Bitcoin. So they taking your money, buying Bitcoin. That's why it's smarter to take all your money back into your own control, into your own custody, and be your own bank, guys. It's not a financial advice, but you definitely want to eliminate the middleman. And if you start learning with us, just come join our show every day, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We run the show, we teach you, we explain business cycles, things like that. And if you have questions, you're staying active, please chat, use the chat button, use the submit contact form on our website. So contact us, Telegram community, ask us questions, things like that. We'll answer it. And if you do stay active, we reward our members with Quantum Edge DAO tokens airdrop. So as long as you guys gonna stay active and continue to be a helpful community member, we will reward you. So also China is printing money right now like crazy. US will be doing the same. You're not bullish enough. That's true. Also, again, guys, tonight everything you see surrounding this government shutdown vote. IBM unveils the most powerful quantum processor, called IBM Quantum Nighthawk. So everything will be increasing now. Again, we're not going to be able to discuss all of our approaches, but we're showing you things where the business is going, where the demand is going, where you should be focused this holiday. Give more gift, so you can gift the bitcoins now. You see, guys, kind of like what we have on the side of the news and X. So maybe I'll pass it along to Miraz and see what he has for us today. I think he has a video or two to play, or again, he'll download us into what needs to be done, and then I'll be here, guys.
Yeah, so that was a crazy X news. By the way, I gotta say, I am impressed. Like each time where I go through with our CEO, like the X news, like on the stream, every time we go through the news, I keep like being astonished of everything that's happening in the Q4 season, especially like Taiwan. Every country is doing like zero taxes on the
Thank you.
crypto.
Thank you. We definitely tried
Yeah,
to provide some
like
good
yeah,
content,
yeah,
alpha, something most important. But yeah, thank you so much.
yeah. But yeah, so I just want to say, stay active and stay tuned, stay ready, locked in for the Q4 season, for the bull cycle. But we are still going. We have another segment of our stream. It's called kind of like a mindset. So let's go through some one video about Kobe. So it's a Mamba mentality. Last time we talked about routine, showing up every day, doing the work even when you don't feel like it. But today we will talk about something deeper. Because once the routine becomes automatic, that's when the real game starts. That's when it's not about the discipline anymore. It's about like standards. And Kobe Bryant called it Mamba mentality, the mindset of constant evolution. It's not about being better than someone else. It's about being better than who you were yesterday, every single day. So yeah, you built your routine. Now it's time to level up your mindset. And this clip, it's not just motivation, it's the mentality of greatness. So let's watch this video and let's discuss it real quick
The Mamba mentality simply
afterwards.
means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day, you're trying to become better. If your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train, right? You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training again at 6. Train from 6 to 8, right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions, right? Now imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4. You go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4, right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up.
At Rocky Mountain Power.
Wow. Tell me a little bit more about the video.
So what Kobe Bryant is talking about in this video is simply means that, for example, some person can be doing the same routine, some good routine every day, every day, every day. So he gets up, he do his things. For example, he's trading starting at 11, for example. So he wakes up at 7, doing all the work. Yes, he's doing trading. Yes, he's doing a lot of things. But the thing is, the Mamba mentality is about like going just like 101% all day. So like if you want to be not number two, not number three, but number one across like everyone, I think this video is just explanation of that, like that you have to think, you have to be different, you have to be
Nice. I have a
like number
quick
one.
question, if I can ask you.
Yeah, yeah,
As a
yeah.
manager, I guess you get to kind of run pretty big projects and things like that. Probably many projects that people don't even know about. So I want to ask you this question. For instance, what would your like few advices, maybe two or three top advices, kind of like from that type of mentality, from Kobe's approach and what you know about our company, about how we need to do certain things. Like, what are top three things for any team member for the Quantum Edge DAO company, or just any team member would be able to use? Like two, three advices for us. Where should we kind of lock in? How should we approach this season, I guess, if that's not too much to ask, kind of like this last
Yeah,
end of
yeah.
Q4. Like, what do we need to do? Do we need to show up? Do we need to treat each other good? Like, what would be three, four, five maybe advices that you can give to us, kind of like that Kobe would
So
give us?
I
Or any
think
community
the
member,
first
not even
advice,
team member,
yeah,
just
yeah,
anybody that watching us too. So
yeah. So yeah, to anybody that are watching us or to our future maybe community members or our whoever will work in this Quantum Edge DAO company in the future, of course, I don't know yet. But so what I'm trying to say is the first thing, the first advice probably is do what you don't like to do. So trading is like usually it's like boring. Like it, as Vitaly said, the CEO said, it's sometimes it's boring. It's just boring work, and you do it. Like it's not fun to watch and sit the charts, for example, for 24 hours. You just sit and like just watch, and it's like not fun, as fun as it
yeah,
sounds
boring
like.
work is the best
But yeah,
work.
yeah. Yeah, but in reality, like in the fact, it's what you're doing, like what you don't like to do, and you do it, you're doing good, good. Like in fact, because if you, for example, you don't like to run, like you don't like to, for example, do a workout, home workout, for example, do push-ups. You don't like it, but you do it, and you do it because you know that you have to do it, and that's um, sometimes like when you don't like to, whatever you don't like to do, do it. So I think that's the first advice is do what you don't like to do, because usually what you don't like to do is actually you need to do it. So
So I
yeah,
got
that's
a
kind of the
couple
first
things out
advice.
of this. First two advices, I would say you're trying to
Yeah,
tell them that
yeah,
do the hardest thing first, right? You're saying do the hardest, the most thing that you don't want to do that first. Like do the, I guess if I'm
yeah,
understanding right. So that's do the hardest first.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you also saying number two, best advice would be just show up consistently every day. Show up um, and do the work, I guess.
Yeah, that's the hardest part, but yeah, it's that's like discipline. You have to be showing up every day. Of course, it's good maybe to take some break after, like as you said, like you work 90 days, you take a little break, just kind of like finalize everything what you done, the work, the
Clean up
analysis,
your
and all
head
that
a little
stuff.
bit. Yeah,
Yeah, clean. Yeah,
think
yeah.
outside the
But
box.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
How
But yeah,
would you
just
name that? How would you name that advice? Just what would you say? Every 30 days, take a few days to recover, to meditate, like 2 full days of media blackout. Like what would that be? Again, we're structuring some cool, I would say, discipline kind of like couple advices. So we got two so far, great ones. Do the hardest work first, and then second one, show up and do the work. So this one would be like
yeah. Let's
taking more
yeah. I
psychological
think.
breaks. How would you call that advice?
Yeah, I think kind of like and I remember Kobe said, for example, on some video, he said like, rest, uh, at the end of the work, not in the middle.
Awesome.
So I
Awesome.
think what is meant by saying that words is like, for example,
Accumulate some
you,
hours, accumulate some
yeah,
data, accumulate some
yeah,
grind, some sweat, and then when you cannot go, that's when you rest. I think that's what good
yeah,
advice is. I guess yes, rest
yeah, yeah,
after the work. So yes, and then maybe one other
yeah.
one,
For example, yeah. Another one.
last one we can think of, maybe number 4.
Last one. Let me think. Let me think. Uh
And maybe I can
just
add something to this if you don't mind.
yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
yeah,
last
yeah,
one
sure,
I
sure.
would say, don't be scared to change things quickly, to change things fast every 30 days, maybe, right? After you rest and
Yeah,
work is done. Of course, like you rest after work is done. But maybe while you're resting, like that last advice would be um, change, change and adapt fast to the
yeah.
business cycle. That's what I would say, to the business cycle.
Yeah, I think that's a good point because, for example, in a workout way, for example, you do the same workout for
Or
90
yeah,
days
or
and
yeah,
your
or
muscles keep,
workout cycle,
yeah.
or study cycle, or anything you're doing. Yep, yep, yep. That's great, great highlight. I
No, no,
appreciate that.
what I mean is like when you do the same workout for 90 days, your muscle like get used to it and like no point of doing that.
You need to
Like
switch things up. Yep,
the
yep.
whole, yeah, you need to switch things, you need to switch your
Sometimes
whole
even diet,
workout. Yeah,
diet as well. What you eat
yeah,
and do things. Yep, yep.
yeah, no, yeah, yeah,
No, this is great. And we'll do one of the
yeah,
segments
yeah,
maybe this week or next week. We'll talk about maybe that, how, what type of workouts and things like that we're
yeah,
doing.
yeah,
Maybe what are we trying to eat better, where we want to eat more or less. However, we'll talk about this. This is great segment. I'll take
yeah,
some notes here. But this is great. Great 4 advices. I like it. We might use this in the future and expand those 4 advices and make a separate show video. But right now, I guess we're good to go to the next segment of the show and look at some
yeah, yeah, sure, yeah,
updates and charts, and we'll make a decision what would be a good financial. Not advice. It's not a financial advice. We just look at some things. And we analyze some charts. So let's take a look at some meme coins, I guess, first, see what's down the most after some bumps. Look
yeah,
how we discuss, guys, when things go up, sell it, and then things continue to cool off. So don't be jumping in on top and don't be top blasting here. But things are looking great. We made some sells. Now we're patiently waiting. I think we repositioned us somewhere in some different entries. We can add some more, but right now we're just going to do market analysis. We're starting pretty cool segment in the next few days, and it'll be more interactive. We'll be doing more live trades, but right now we're just prepping for the market and government to reopen. And I think with the market reopen, this will be the best time to kick things off on our end. But yes, watch out for the next couple of days. We're watching as well, trying to jump up on the bandwagon. And if you have some questions while I'm doing this, Miras, go ahead. We can talk about it. This is the segment where we kind of combine everything from Kobe's mentality to first segment, whatever, guys, whatever you want to talk about. Look, I think right now Trump is at the best location. Don't you think so? We had kind of go up and down over there. You see, we bought here, we bought here, we bought here, we sold. Now we're lower than where we sold last time. So I think that would be good position to start buying. Again, Miras, if you have some ideas, thoughts, let me know. But I think I'm gonna put an entry over here a little bit.
I think that's a great entry right there on Trump right now.
Also, we have this guy right here at the bottom to even out our line. That would be good to DCA. Some things that we've been jumping. You see, guys, we sold it here. We bought, then we sold it here. Now we really, again, we have an opportunity. We're below the markets. So we're going to get in there.
So I have a question for our, like, maybe our community maybe needs to know it. So what would you rate like top 10 meme coins right now,
Oh, what would I
like for
have
entries?
as a top 10 coins?
Yeah, for today, right now, yeah.
Gotcha.
No, no,
Well,
like not top 10, but like top three. Let's say top three
I was gonna say we can do top
today.
10 out of all, like memes and those, so I can separate, maybe do top 5 from memes and top
Oh,
5 from regular coins. That's a great
yeah.
question, actually. Let's do this. I've been doing some analysis right now. What's next? What's gonna be kind of going viral and things like this. So from top 5, what I would say, where I would focus next is really probably some stable coins. So what's good to watch and buy right now is this. We just made an entry yesterday on Solana because Solana is so low right now, so affordable. It's like $150 for Solana. I would say that's my top one pick. Buy as much as you can on Solana because that's gonna go up. Also, XRP just went down, and XRP is about to really change the history. So this is top two, right? Number three, I would say Chainlink. Chainlink right now is in the news, working hard on things, and they're doing a lot of stuff there. So Zora would be is so that would be one, two, three. Zora would be four. This is Base chain, so Base is having a lot of announcements with governments and Visa like that. So again, maybe I can make a list right now, and then after that we'll make a highlight for this. So Solana would be number one. Then number two, I said XRP to watch. Then number three, Chainlink, I said would be Chainlink. And number four, I said Zora. So we have number four, Zora. And the last one, I would say to really start buying, which should be first one, is your Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is sitting at 103, 101. That's almost like when we were hoping when it breaks the mark for the $100,000. So we're sitting right there on the line where it can go a little lower or a little higher, but you definitely want to accumulate something right now. If I had a chance, if I had $10,000 right now, I would definitely throw maybe 1,000 into Sol. I'd probably buy 5,000 of Bitcoin. I would buy probably 500 of Zora, 500 of Chainlink. That would be already 7,000, I would say. And last 3,000, I would probably put, or 2,000, put in XRP and things like that. So that's the top of that. My
So
other
again, can we summarize and repeat that? Top five, starting from five. So you said five is top five is Bitcoin,
So
and then
top
can we
five
go
would be,
to
yes,
yeah.
the Bitcoin right here. You can see over there. Then we have Solana. Number two is right here. You see the chart at the bottom too as well, a 15-minute chart. Then we have XRP is number three. So XRP's chart right there, it's been since that big, huge doomsday, crypto doomsday dump, still kind of going up and down. And look, we've been making slowly, and we just entered. Then Chainlink would be the other one. We also entered there, as you guys can see. And last one I think I said was Zora. Zora was the five out of that one. So we can kind of get a little more extra here. Final finesse this entry, get it a little better, lower the line. But again, that's that. And then the next top five for memes, I would say I would probably pick something that's been long and proved to be pretty good. So I would say something that's down right now as well would be definitely Trump coin right here. So Trump coin, you want to enter on the Trump coin. I'm making a list here for myself. Then we have probably Troll. You definitely want to get on Troll. It's back at the lowest right now. So Trump, troll. Then I would say probably useless as well. You definitely want to buy in on useless. It's back to the lowest ones. Um, so that's number 3. Then I would say house. House looked pretty good for me. It went very low, very affordable. So useless, probably house coin is not bad to look at. And then the last one, let's take a look at Momo. Momo is pretty good. Yep, went down a little bit as well.
I think Momo is like kind of warming up still, like
Yeah, yeah,
for the
yeah. A lot of things
whole,
are
yeah,
warming up. Also, I
yeah.
would say don't miss out the ones. Again, I already gave you 5, I guess, of the big top runners right now. But don't forget the old school OG ones. The Shiba Inu, your Pepe as well is pretty good entry right now. Look, Pepe is at the bottom. Very, very good entry. I would say. Chill Guy is also good. Again, everything right now is at the bottom. You guys will not miss out. It just depends what community you like to support more. There's pump.fun also affordable. Again, guys, that's kind of what we have for today. I think this was good, right? 35 minutes. Do we want to continue to have a couple more questions, couple more things? Look, Katu's
Yeah,
mask.
just one question about the list that we made.
Yep.
So, is it like as a rating, like, or I mean, are they all? So we said like top 5 coins. I mean, meme coins. We made 5 meme coins that I mean listed that is good entry right now. So is it like they're all like generally good to entry, or like it's like top 5 is Momo, for example, top 1 is Trump. Is it like that, or is like in general we're saying
Well, I kind of
you
gave
know
them in order, like exactly what I was thinking. Kind of like top 1 out of memes was Trump, so that's kind of what I believed in, right? Top 2 was
okay,
troll, useless. So yes,
yeah,
that's kind of
users, yeah.
you. So yeah, there was Trump, troll, useless, house coin, and Momo. So again, now right now you cannot miss it. But the coins that I chose, it's pretty much what I'm gonna be, let's say, focusing on this week, this weekend, kind of making this entry. Not like super fast day trader. If it moves quick, that's good. But honestly, this is kind of like the entry for preparation for this next 3 to 4 days as the business news develop. Kind of like the most ones that I think will start running, will start doing things first. That's why I used examples like BTC, Solana, XRP, because I think that's where things gonna start moving quick. Because ETF happening tomorrow for XRP, Solana is doing a lot of news. BTC right now back kind of down, catching good attention for business people to come in. We definitely going into the voting cycle for this week, that they get coming close to voting, opening the finishing the shutdown and reopening the government, which is happening by Friday. So as you guys can see, that's the reason I picked top 5 out of all those sections, total top 10 coins. But again, we can even rewatch next day or two streams as we do and see if my predictions came through. But that's what I'm thinking right now. Even if it's gonna go down a little
Well,
lower,
usually it's what you say actually happening on the next day on the like on the next stream, but but yeah,
we'll
let's
see. Again, like I
well,
said,
we'll see. Yeah.
house like mask right there. Catwo's mask is at the bottom. We made the entry and we already made $2,200. You see right there. So
Yeah.
if we wanted to exit now, we could, but we're gonna write it because again, I'm making the entry. I'm making you guys, giving you guys. It's not financial advice, but this is a analysis for this weekend, for next 24 to 48 hours. How would you invest your $10, $20 and flip that, right? So this is the top kind of 10 that I gave you. We'll see where they go. We'll actually check on this list tomorrow in the morning. But if you have some
Yeah.
other questions, Miras, I think this was great stream for us. We're coming up on 40 minutes. Maybe if you want to ask a couple more questions, do a Q&A, feel free. Maybe you want to ask how do we approach, I don't know, next 24 hours, 48 hours in regards to this. But again, I think I gave you guys top 10 coins to really watch, but majority of them already went pretty big bumps and then they cooled off a little bit. And again, as I'm telling you guys right there, you see it was good entry. Everything was going red. Our new charting indicators are helping us make those decisions for Q4 trades as we're going to do live on the streams with you guys. So yes, right there, for instance, Garbagana, it's going down and now it's starting to wake up with green. It might have a little bit red, but again, as you draw your lines over here, testing your resistant lines over here. So I would say good positions to start buying now on everything. But again, we gave you top 10, top 5. Focus on that. I'll pass it along to Miraz. Take a little moment to drink some water and take a little break from talking. But I think I really like the new style of our stream as well. It's like straight to the point, straight to what makes money today, what is good to look for in regards of entries. And look, we're not joking, guys. We're moving each week. We're doing couple good calculated entries. Each week we exit. We take some profit, and then again we settle back in, reset, reboot, reload, and then we go at it again. We buy, then we sell. And it's almost like we're moving on weekly cycles. Like some traders, yeah, they do daily. We do those trades kind of like a couple days, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. We mix and match. We adjust to markets. We're waiting for the bull run, Q4. Things are about to reopen. I feel positive. I'm kind of wrapping up this on a high note, giving you all my vibes, all the positive news. Kind of like, yes, it's up. We're making money on the down way, which we did. We proved you guys we can do this. Now we're showing you why don't you lock in with us? Now we're doing those streams daily at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's kind of actually the most active trading time. So if you want to join us, we will be discussing this, talking about lifestyle, talking about some news, government updates, anything crazy, and then we'll dive into a couple top 5 for the day to make your entries, make your purchases, 10, 20, 50 bucks, whatever you have, and let's make some money. Q4, we're starting this. I feel very positive. Let me know, Miraz, and I guess I'll take a moment now. I'll shut the fuck up for a moment.
Oh no, yeah. I have only one question. That was a great stream. One last question, maybe kind of like fun, a little bit, kind of like exciting. But so yeah, one last question, and then we can wrap up the stream. It was a great stream. Honestly, I like that. So the question for the end is, if you could collab with Quantum DAO on anyone, like with anyone or anything, what or like who would it be? Like any company, any person, for example, who, as a CEO, who you want to do a collaboration with?
Oh, wow. That's a hard question because we're talking about such a broad show Quantum Edge DAO does. We do pretty much about everything, right? Like crypto, news, celebrities, like sports people. Man, I wish I could say Kobe,
I mean,
right?
of course,
I
yeah.
wish I could say Kobe,
Kobe,
but
okay.
he's not here with us.
Yeah.
Secondly, maybe I'd love to see if Donald Trump can answer some questions like that's out of business, right?
Really,
Like that.
Donald Trump?
Donald Trump would be very great person to have on the show. Controversial, call him or not.
You chose the biggest
You gotta
man on the
choose the
planet, like,
big
yeah.
king, right? The king guy,
Yeah.
and get him on the podcast. Hopefully in the future. Again, for me, would be more like I would say business strategies for him versus political, because I know political is a theater, and I don't really care much about it. It would be mostly technical questions in regards of business, like as any CEO would ask. But again, out of celebrity,
yeah.
what do you want? Like I said, there's such a big. Do you want to help me out a little bit and see maybe for you, for your outlook, what would you say I should focus on? Like sports mindset, like what would you say? Give me a little bit of help, I guess.
Yeah,
Or
of
out
course,
of
that would be
technology.
crazy, honestly. Yeah, that would be crazy if we had Donald Trump. I would love to have Donald Trump on our stream, like a collaboration. Um, that would be honestly lit
That would
and
be
like
fire.
really, really, yeah, that would be like super fire, super fast
Brilliant guy.
stream.
Brilliant guy.
Yeah, yeah. But well, honestly, I'm thinking of some you said like technology and all the stuff. So um yeah, I would love to see a lot of some CEOs. So for example, Microsoft or Google or like wherever, like some big CEO like companies. I mean,
What would you ask him?
but
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. What would you top 2 questions or top 3 questions? What would you ask them if they were on our podcast?
mm, well,
We'll
I
we'll
would
call this
probably
segment.
love.
We'll call this segment. I'm gonna clip it. We'll call it. Um, well, you said what? You said CEO of
Q&A.
Amazon or Microsoft, or again, we'll say yes.
Yeah.
Top 2 questions. What would you ask top CEO? Tell me which CEOs. I guess repeat it if you don't mind. And top 2 questions you would ask them, or 3, whatever you feel like. You want to ask those top tech
That's
CEOs.
honestly that's tough, but I don't know about the questions, but I would love to have a video with them. So, like for example, if they could test our company internet, if they could test our
Product.
secret projects, our products, yes, our companies, our we are building decentralized
So you
internet,
mostly want to
like
see
kind of like
if
yeah,
we want to like do like a a collaboration type of uh,
yeah,
podcast, I
yeah,
guess, where we can use their
yeah,
services, they
yeah,
can use our
yeah.
services, things like that. So
Yeah,
partnerships.
I would. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
nice. I like that
yeah.
the way you're
But
looking at
yeah,
it as
for
more
the
like a
questions,
good
yeah, for the
partnership.
questions, I would be needed some more time with the questions because that's really tough. Like
Yeah, that's
you
why I
said,
wanted
like
to ask you
so,
now, because
yeah,
if opportunity comes
yeah,
up, you need to already rehearse that, right? You need to
yeah, 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 yeah,
visualize those things, those days. That's why I wanted to ask you
yeah.
and put you on the
I mean,
spot a little bit so you can
yeah, I
start
would, yeah,
thinking on your feet as well. But I would say, technically, just to be fun, I honestly would not want to have them on our podcast because, again, I would want to say I want to question Vitali. Anything technology wise, I want to question Vitali, and I want to only know what he does know. Honestly, because I think we're a little bit ahead of the regular tech CEO nowadays because they are a little bit not as visual into what's real in the life or technology changing out there right now in the middle of the city, in the
yeah,
middle of the neighborhood, in the middle of the problems, in the middle of the chaos where really people are struggling. They're unserviceable. That's where we kind of start in those desert towns, in those desert cities, in the places that nobody wants to go. I think that's how and why I want to only know what Vitaly knows, because I know he is usually right there in the everyday shark pool, right? Like where they swimming crazy, what's happening, what doesn't. But yeah, definitely would be nice to kind of ask some surface questions from like Amazon CEO, big questions, maybe like a long term type of business approach and mindset of theirs. But anything new and that it's like right now moving or evolving, I would say let's listen Quantum Edge DAO streams, Quantum Brief. That's all you need. That's all you need to moving
wow,
to the
wow. I'm
future.
sorry. Like
Um,
I was just looking on the stream and I see that buy over there on the Gorbagana, like like the big pump. That is so cool to watch there. Like
yeah,
yeah.
on top where we
Sorry,
sold.
I just don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. On top, like I just noticed that. I think we discussed it already, but I just
Yeah,
forgot
no
about it.
problem.
Yeah,
Even since that top blast,
yeah,
look, we've done our job, we've done our duty. We did some more over here, more small buys,
yeah,
more small sales, more small buys, more again right here we focused on other things and things like that. That's why I'm not stressing. I'm chilling. Now it's gonna become lower
Yeah.
here, lower there. But yeah. Moonpig shot up like crazy. Look, we sold Moonpig over here. We didn't know it's gonna go crazy, but that's okay. Look, it's back to where we sold. But we bought here. We still catched about $5,000. That's why it came to 431. Soon, I promised you guys 500,000 during this bull run. Bull run didn't even start. We already sitting at 500K. So, but yeah, again, that's kind of where I'm at on technology side of things. I apologize if it sounds straightforward or a little bit bold, but I honestly feel like that's where Quantum Edge DAO, Quantum Briefs should be across every
Yeah.
platform, every podcast, every news,
Yeah.
because we look at things much better, different way, because we're right in the storm. While those guys, they don't do the storm, they do office meetings. We do the meetings from the top of the mountains, from highways, middle of the courtrooms, whatever we must do, we do it. That's what
Well,
Quantum
yeah.
Brief News and everything is here about. But again, I hope you liked it. Let me know maybe your last thoughts, your last closing
Yeah,
remarks
yeah.
and
Well,
things like
actually,
that.
I was thinking about not some CEOs, but I was actually going to say I wanted to have a collaborations with Ronaldo,
That would
maybe
be
because
awesome.
yeah, that would be awesome. Like he's the biggest, like he has the most followers on Instagram. He's like super celebrity, and
Nice. Yeah,
like
Ronaldo
he's
would be
just
good. He's a hard
like
worker.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
he he
yeah,
hustles since he was young. Yeah, he's putting a
yeah,
lot of a
yeah,
lot of work into his craft.
yeah.
I like that.
That yeah,
Ronaldo
yeah, that
would
would be
be
cool to have a
amazing.
clip. Yeah,
Yeah, Ronaldo, David
yeah.
Goggins would be nice. I don't know. I like Patrick Bet David. I like Bradley
Oh yeah, yeah,
from
yeah.
Las Vegas. So I don't know. Like those podcasts are pretty good. I've pretty much um, supported them from day one when they just started. They didn't have any followers. And I still watch them. I still support them. But yes, kind of like that. Any other podcasters you think about? Maybe.
Um, honestly, maybe some rapper. I don't know.
No, that's good.
Eminem.
That's good. Sometimes you gotta have the everything culture. That's why we do culture, right?
Yeah,
Lifestyle. We do listen to rap music. We do listen to all kinds of music. Would be nice to have different artists. Yeah. Kind of like cover maybe artistic side of things, podcasts, because we have a lot of art that we include in our business. Whatever we do, we produce pretty much. Try to invest a lot of creativity, a lot of new style
yeah,
and spices to it. So yeah, I think would be cool to have every kind of
yeah,
culture and genre at some point. Again, well, let's get a couple assistants. Let's work on our show, and maybe slowly we'll start filling in some schedules and reaching out to some cross promotions. We know we have a couple emails that I've received already to do some work with some big podcast names and things like that. But we right now focused on our own thing, guys. Again, no offense. We're definitely going to be looking into it. But we right now have so much good stuff to share, so much good product and company related sides of what we want to start putting and nailing. And at some point, when we happy with all of our own ads playing, accumulating things and running well, then we'll start doing some other promotions. We're right now locked in on our own brand. We're promoting on only our own brand, but of course, cross-platform, cross-collaboration, always welcome. We can discuss that in the future, put that on the schedule. But that's kind of what I have, Miraz. Do you want to take over and add anything from you, and we'll wrap up the stream?
Um, no, actually, I guess that's was a fair speech from you. I think that's pretty clear, like clears all the things that we discussed, and I think we're good to wrap up the stream. So if you want, I can do that right now. Okay, so are we wrapping up the stream? Yeah, okay. So thank you for all the viewers right now. That was a wrap up for today's Quantum Brief stream. We went through some crypto trading lifestyle updates, shared insights, and leveled up with this Q4 season. Remember, it's all about small, consistent steps, Kaizen every day, a little better than yesterday. So again, this is everything what we discussed, also like charts and meme coins. It's not a financial advice. Make decisions smart, like don't rush it out, don't just be smart, be consistent, be patient, and take profits every time. Don't overstay on a coin, don't wait for too long. And if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to hit that follow button, turn on notifications, and join us next time for more news, for more strategies, and of course that quantum without energy. And so you know that we have QuantumBrief.net website. You can check out all the information there also. We have our all the socials by Quantum DAO. You can find us everywhere just by searching Quantum DAO, whatever it's like X, Red, wherever you are searching it for, like any platform. So and shout out to everyone in the chat. Whoever wants to ask some questions, feel free to ask us questions everywhere, not only in the stream, but on our platforms, on our socials. And your support and energy makes this community what it is. Also, keep grinding, keep learning, and keep leveling up with us. And until next time, stay sharp, stay focused, and keep pushing forward. You'll see you guys on the next stream. Peace out, and thank you for everyone.
Blame you sleep. I'm moving the deep. I see everything.
Remember, you told me, Vitaly, you have a talent. Everywhere you look, it's almost like you can tell the future. And I'm not joking, dude. I'm not here to pump myself up. It just sucks because of my experience. I can see this stuff. And when I tell them ahead of time, and they would do it, and then that happens. I go climb, my car gets stuck, and I'm in dangerous wilds, like a forest. There's like bears, lions, mountain lions, and I have to go there nighttime, freezing, with a backpack with fire, food, whatever, prepping, emergency kit just in case. I have to climb the mountain top.
Are you ready? It's showtime.
I put the line dot by dot by dot. What is going on? Am I good or am I perfect? You see what I'm saying?
And the fake control, we broke the chains, now we free the soul.